Everyone's asking themselves, will AI replace me? But what most people don't realize, that's the wrong question to ask. Instead, people should be asking themselves, how do I become the person AI can't replace? There's 3 things that if you master them will make you impossible to replace.
When did it first hit you that AI isn't just a fun toy, but it's actually replacing people?
GPT 2.5, even 2.0, when that came out and it started writing marketing copy, that changed everything.
Are people oblivious if you're not using it in your business right now?
They're gonna find out the day they lose their job. That's like phase 1. Phase 2 is downsize of teams, and phase 3 will be full departments gone. Like, I don't see a world where finance is still a thing.
You've been on this AI tip right now, and you're leading the charge. Thank you for that. Would you say you can become a millionaire faster than ever because of AI?
Ever. And the big thing is these small teams that generate big revenues. So minimum, when we incubate a new idea, is 2-person teams, 10 million in revenue. And that first million is happening in 3 to 6 months. They've joked in the AI community, there's gonna be billion-dollar companies with 1 employee. That will happen, right? Because the doing is gonna be done. There's no more doing. I call it the director versus the doer. The director is the value. So the 2-person teams that we build is the business domain expert and the technical mind. And the technical isn't like it used to be. It's not like I need a programmer. I just need somebody that understands automation, AI, prompt engineering, and configuration and building agentic systems. And then the business person is talking to the customer and figuring out where the problem is. And that's the stuff that's gonna be really hard for AI to disrupt. The real skill, if you can have a virtual AI avatar that can act like you, and then you can create these GPTs that generate scripts and outlines. What's the skill? It's the director. It's not the doer. It's not being on camera anymore.
The future belongs to directors, not doers.
100%. And we're there today. Like if you think about when I went to my team a year ago and informed them that if they don't replace 92% of their work with AI, then they won't be the right person for me to have on my team. And I'm looking at the finance guy and the HR person and everybody, and they're just like, what are you talking about? Because I'm involved in so many companies, but I spend most of my time at Martell Ventures, I'm seeing 18 months in the future. There's no world where the whole financial workflow of every business is done by a person.
Right.
We either do it to ourselves,
or
it's gonna happen.
Yep.
Somebody's gonna create it.
So good.
You gotta be a director. Neil?
What's up, dog?
Good to see you, bro.
How you doing, brother?
Good, man.
I spend 98% of my time building AI startups. Like people follow my content and they're like, oh man, where's the time to do all this stuff? I spend 3 hours a week creating all the content you guys see. I see it when you see it. I live my life.
What can it not replace?
It's very simple, man. Intelligence is broken down into 3 parts, right? You have analytical intelligence, creative intelligence, emotional intelligence. And those are the 3 things where I think AI is already surpassed human level analytical intelligence. Creative intelligence, it still can't predict a future that should exist that doesn't. It doesn't know how to do vision yet. Like vision as in like having a vision for the future. The third one is the emotional intelligence. It's caring, man. It's empathy. It's the people side of things. It's the soft skills. It's arguably the most important one. That one will be the last one to be disrupted if it can be, and that'll be through some form of general intelligence or super intelligence. Dude, in short, AI today cannot replace the soft skills, which are taste, vision, and care.
What do you think is a simple habit someone can build to sharpen their eye for quality and taste?
The best way to develop your taste is to study people with taste. And the way I found it, crazy enough, I asked ChatGPT, find me all the tech innovators that are popular on TikTok. And I watch this because then my feed becomes this like, you know, the Rick Rubin creative act. I'm learning without realizing I'm learning because I'm watching these people share the nuance and the mastery, right? You study the greats and you hope it rubs off.
What's the easiest business to make money?
AI automation right now.
What do you do?
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell social media marketing to real estate agents, and I'm gonna use AI to deliver. So then how do I create an offer that they'll buy? Well, I use AI to create the offer, to actually create the delivery, to give me the script, to do everything, to pick up the phone and call. When AI can solve every problem, then the question to ask is, what do I work on? Do you know what I'm saying, Jack? Some people lose me when I say that. Everything that you would need to know to do anything is now given to you. The problem is that your brain is gonna stop you from doing it.
AI knows everything about everything and everything. The challenge is you gotta guide it. When you chat with GPT and you want it to create something like an email, a script, a landing page, anything, say, create this as a canvas. When you do it as a canvas, what it does is it creates this window and there's the document and then there's your chat. And then what you do is you look at it and you go, ooh, talk like this, change this. And then eventually you get it where it's like, oh, that's good. Once you got that, then you say, write me the system prompt that would have generated this if I gave you a YouTube URL. Whatever the input is, a YouTube URL, a name of a person and a topic, whatever the input would be, you just say, write the system prompt if I just gave you an idea that would generate this output with that idea. And then it will write the system prompt. And then you save that as a custom GPT. You know, when people go like, okay, AI, how do I future-proof myself? I'll tell you a short story. So I do a weekly AI expert lunch where I have lunch and I meet with 5 other AI experts and I recruit them from social media. 2 weeks ago, I'm sitting there with these 5 guys and one guy, this guy Brandon, goes, hey Dan, what are your thoughts on AI avatars? And I was like, I don't think they're very good. And I think that people want connection and people want authenticity and the human, and it's so important. And he listens there patiently. He goes, interesting. You saw my content, and that's why I'm here. I go, yeah. He goes, that's not me. I said, shut up. 2 other guys, the other 2, they go, yeah, Dan, that's not us either. I said, no way. And they're like, yeah. So I want you to understand that whether we like it or not, the media and the content and the distributions, it is what is going to make you defensible. So when people go like, hey, I got this company, I don't want to get disrupted, building a brand and people knowing you to be a person they trust, they like, that you add value to, you can't underinvest in that.
What do you want to leave the viewer with?
I think I used to be scared to be honest with people because I didn't want to scare them, but I just don't want people to be caught off guard. There's a very big chance that every job will have AI impact it in a massive way. And the best way to defend yourself against that is to start using it in your day, in every way you can. And be the director of where that goes and understand how it works so that you can be a person in a team on a company that is the AI person, bro. Yeah. It'll force you to learn skills that'll make you valuable into the future, vision, taste, and care. And I think, honestly, it will force you to become a better person. So go AI.